Jake Tapper. House Republicans issue scathing report criticizing Biden's Afghanistan withdrawal. Framing is everything, people. We live in a world where you frame the news so that the problem is not the problem. The problem is people reacting to the problem. It's the same thing with the FBI, which is why I'm telling everybody out there, don't do stupid things, because they're going to take those stupid things that people do so they can then say, look, you can't criticize the FBI anymore because unhinged individuals are going to do unhinged things when they hear people criticizing the FBI. So because one unhinged person does something unhinged, you can't criticize the FBI anymore. And now you turn the FBI into the victims, and they run with it, and they know it. And it also makes you wonder whether or not people just do it, or people say it's being done so they can then say, don't talk about our corruption, because it gets people angry. Don't get angry at Biden's incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Borderline negligent. Pulling out your military before you pull out your people that you need the military to protect. Forget that. It's not Biden's withdrawal that was incompetent, borderline criminally negligent, borderline arguably impeachable. The Republicans they issue a scathing report about his perfect withdrawal. I'm exaggerating. They issue a scathing report about Biden's withdrawal. It's like Trump stokes anger against the FBI because of their raid, as opposed to FBI stokes anger by raiding a president's house. Where are those nuclear documents, peeps? Still waiting for them. Someone just said, so you just stop protesting the tyranny because they may come down on you. This goes back to the disingenuous argument I had with the reporter from USA Today, who said, Viva, I asked you for video evidence of you telling people not to go down to Mar-a-Lago. You didn't provide it. And I said, liar, here it is. Then he comes back and says, well, you didn't tell people not to protest. First of all, me telling people not to go to Mar-a-Lago is advice. I'm not in a position to tell people not to exercise their constitutional rights, which are peaceful assembly and protest. Yes, peaceful protest. Who the hell does anybody think I am to tell them not to exercise their constitutional rights? The question is, exercise your constitutional rights, which are predicated on exercising them peacefully and constitutionally. Taking a nail gun to the FBI with a firearm in the hopes of breaching bulletproof glass to do whatever, that's not exercising your right to peaceful assembly. So one can say, yeah, don't break the law when you're exercising your peaceful right to protest. And what I decide to do on my own, because I might be more or less fearful than others, that's my own decisions. People are going to tell me to fault me for not telling people not to protest. All right, you want me to tell people also not to speak? Sorry. No. I'm telling you not to exercise your First Amendment right. I'm telling you that you should not exercise your constitutional rights. That being said, exercising your constitutional rights constitutionally is predicated on peaceful, nonviolent protest.